Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X HD. Last time, we made it over here to Bavel, the heart of Yevon. And we gotta go find Yuna. She's probably in the Chamber of the Faith. Because she has to continue the whole pilgrimage nonsense. You know, that thing that we may not have been doing for however many episodes this has been. None really to do off the clock, so we can just jump right in here. I was thinking about using a guide, but I'm not going to. I really should use a guide, because we're about to enter the single worst Cloister of Trials in the entire game. I have probably played through this game a bunch of times. Even if I don't beat it, I usually remember getting to this point. And whenever I get to this point, I'm reminded that I never remember how to do it. Again, there are bits and pieces I remember, but more often than not, I don't actually know what I'm doing. So to help match the theme of Bavel, you know, being the center of Yevon, being the place in which they ban all Machina and all of that sacrilege, let's do a temple that is completely based on technology. You could argue that it's not necessarily, but I feel like it's technological. You could argue it's like glyph Machina or something, I guess. So as you move, the glyphs are going to be pointing in different directions. These directions will determine where you can go. You can press the X button, and that will help you confirm your destination. A lot of this can be timing based. Ones like these don't actually matter, though, compared. Because, like, there's only one direction. I don't know where I was going with that. Let's have a look here. Now, I'm pretty sure I was supposed to go here first, but we can mess around a little. There's the Bavel sphere inside here. Now, your transporter is also one of the sphere-holding, like, contraptions. If I recall, the only way this thing can be activated for a transporter is if you have at least one Bavel sphere inside it. Again, I could be mistaken. All I know is that you'll be able to transfer Bavel spheres and try and power different parts of this place. So, we're gonna go up and head to the right and see if we can just throw some spheres on some areas, see what we can do. So, I hate this dungeon. I hate this Cloister of Trials. I think it's garbage. Alright. Well, let's go over here to the right. See what we can do. Again, this could be annoying for some people just because there's a lot of little cutscenes that happen. That's only if you're doing things wrong. If you're doing things right, you can be like, it's no problem. It's like, I'm slowly making my way there. Also, this game's loud on my recording. I should probably lower it. It's kind of killing me. So, we inserted the Bavel sphere, and that shot a stream of light down there to power something else. I'd like to see what's on the other side of this if the game will allow me. Probably won't. So at this point, if you continue going forward, which I did not, I went backward just now, you will be taken off and returned to start because you're going to fall. And also the game is kind of forgiving. So long as your large transport is still standing on the space the glyph is, pressing X will still let you kind of roll back and grab it. Again, the sphere over here doesn't matter. It's not connected to any type of circuit. So we don't have to worry about that. The major problem with this dungeon, or cloister, I keep calling them dungeons because they kind of feel like it, is that when you play it, it's a lot more difficult for someone like me because the plan here is to do everything in it, which includes getting the destruction sphere, which I believe will cause us to take a good bit longer, though I could be mistaken. It may not be as tedious as the Macalania Temple, we'll have to say. But now that we put a glyph on the right side of the ramp all the way up there, we can go this way now. We have more options. Now, this one goes pretty fast. This is starting to put your timing to the test. Let's see what we can prop up over here. Looks like we just gotta move it even more. It's like they gave us a little bit of a respite, a respite, a place of rest. Be like, hey, rest your bones, boyo. So this is gonna move us this way. This is gonna move us back. Ah, I see. We have to do something to this area first before we continue. We do not have what is required. I don't know if we need a glyph sphere over here. I don't know if we need to activate something. What I do know is we're not doing it right. There's another little area over here we can go check out, though, so... It's not all lost immediately. Right. Gonna have to time it myself sometimes. Because my television's terrible. It still goes black occasionally, even though I got a new PC, so it just tells me my television's one of the much older units. Well, we've reached a problem. I have too many spheres. But wait, we can hold one. Wait, we're fine, we're fine. It is fine, everyone. I can at the very least hold it. Though we do need someplace to dump spheres, though. Right. Damn it. On that one, I don't think I would have had it either way. I have no idea where I am now. Are we at the start of the entire thing? Yeah, we are. Okay, good. I just made this more difficult for me. Okay, so let me explain my issue, Internet. I'm not supposed to have two Bevel spheres at the same time. I've effectively made it so I have to go redo stuff. You know, I hate Bevel. Because I don't know what I'm supposed to do in it, you know? I never remember. Never have, never will. At the very least, let's try and go with my theory that if we go to the final area over here to the right and insert a Bevel sphere, it'll be fine. There's a glyph sphere there before, but it looked like, yeah, there is a circuit sphere wire over there. So I think if we put one here, it'll change the composition of the room. It did. That's not the sphere we need. However, I think if the glyph sphere is on the pedestal as we reach that area, something might go nuts. One. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like that one's a little bit harder. You gotta kind of get lucky with that one. Well, let's head down here. I can't believe I'm gonna spend an entire episode on this dungeon. Whatever, it's kind of like a band-aid. You kind of just gotta get rid of it, you know? It's like, what you gonna do? There's not much I can do. This is what happens when you go into the Bevel Cloister of Trials. Granted, the Aeon we're gonna get is pretty much the last Aeon of the game. If you do not plan on getting anything else, you know, excluding us having to go get that final Aeon in the Xanarkand. But really, it's the last plot required one, so we'll be coasting pretty well. Granted, I'm gonna get every Aeon in the game. I don't want people to go, oh man, is he not? I am. It's okay. Yeah, I can't get that one. I keep trying, but I can't seem to get it. Man. Sorry that I'm being a pretty big scrub right now, but it happens. Here we are in minute 10 of the... Oh my god, I am so embarrassed at how terrible this is. Okay. We are going to try and see if I have what's required to move on. Without further delays. There will be further delays, but without a bunch of further delays. No, we do not have what we need. Could that room over there be for the destruction sphere? Maybe that's it. Maybe. You know what I think is a key to figuring out what we really need to do? Getting to that last little area over there. I think that's what I need to do. I need to not fall off the cliff every time. One. We've done it. We've saved the world. So, these floors are powered by the Bell Sphere, so we should take one of those. Now, we can't push the pedestal here, so let's just grab the Glyph Sphere. Put the Glyph Sphere here. Glyph Sphere is permanently gone. Let's put the Destruction Sphere out. Now, the Destruction Sphere I now know what to do with, right? We gotta go put it over there. Over there in that area that leads to the blocked off area. So, brain's working. It's working. I really should get guest commentary on moments like this. But then again, you know, I don't do a lot of guesting. Don't do much. Definitely would make this easier. But, you know, I don't have friends. When you don't have friends, well you have these moments. Also realized I'm going the wrong way because I forgot how everything works. Wait, I am going the right way. Ain't I? I am. It did reset me to this area. Oh, it does bring you to the last place you fell at. Guys, I'm just getting really confused with the entire layout. Because I don't care. I could talk a lot of shit during this. I could say a lot of words in this episode. But I don't care about any of them. Why? Because it's the worst dungeon in the game. There's no arguments here. There's no like, oh no, this isn't bad. No. This is literally the worst one in the game. That is reason why. Oh, my timing. Could be better. I can't see. One. There. I have to count them out loud to actually get it right. So when we put the Bevel Sphere here, all it did was, like, do something weird to the glyphs. I do like how they put them there, though. It's like, hey, it does do something. It's still a red herring, though. Let's grab. Now this should power the circuit. Now, if we head over there, I believe we can get ourselves some destruction action. I hope. I'm not sure on this. I could be wrong. But I'd like to be right, because we're already 15 minutes in and we're still doing this. I didn't actually mean to get it that time. Kill me! You know, I think this is the worst dungeon in the game, because if you don't know what you're doing, it's like, oh man, I put a sphere in the wrong place. Let me just pick it up and then move on. Here, you have to move on transporters, you have to have timing, you have to start to memorize the layout, you have to know where the destruction sphere goes. The whole movement makes this take longer and is more tedious to someone like me who just wants to rush through it because he likes the rest of the game but doesn't like this part. No game is perfect. Everyone has their moments where they're like, hey, this is a bad type of barbecue, and then I can't. Okay. Just push. And again, destruction spheres are required for getting an Aeon later in the game. Like, just full stop. It's a special optional thing, and we're gonna do it. There. Now that we have the destruction sphere, it'll take us this way. That's right. To the secret place. Wow. That was weird. That was weird. Oh yeah, I forgot the destruction sphere is actually required in this level. I think it's like required to beat the whole thing. And that was the destruction sphere treasure. That's awesome. Now hit this thing. That's right. It does that. Because normally you can't walk on that. But if we do that to reset this thing's position, we can move it, I think. Can't we? That's... what the fuck? Do I need a sphere to move it? We might need a sphere to move it. I don't know. That'd be some bullshit if I needed a sphere to move it. The hell? Can I just move it up and down and that's it? No, I can't move it at all. What the hell is going on here? Something's up with that. No, internet, I'm getting confused. And that doesn't work anymore. And how does one get to the additional piece of treasure? Just full stop, I can't move over there. Is it because I need a sphere in both? Might be that. I did leave a sphere earlier. Maybe that's your thing. If you don't have a sphere in here and you don't have a sphere in your pedestal, then you failed and then it's over. So I missed my chance on that. Either way, I don't care. Go to the Chamber of the Faith, Casey. It's been 19 minutes. I'm tired. I just want to go home. I'm home already, but I want to go home. You know, the real home. Home is where the heart is. This is a long loading screen. I know abadi babadai, obadi abadai, abadi abadai. Jesus!
Yuna?
Inside, maybe?
Then what are we standing here for?
Hey!
You can stuff your taboos! What's that?
A faith. They join with the summoner, and together receive the Aeon. They are human souls, imprisoned in stone by ancient Yevon rites. The dead should be allowed to rest.
Yuna!
There's the last of them. You are to stand trial.
I expect it will be a fair trial.
Of course it will.
The High Court of Yevon is now in session. The sacred officers of this court seek nothing but absolute truth in Yevon's name. To those on trial, believe in Yevon and speak only the truth.
Maester Kelk Ronso.
Summoner Yuna, you have sworn to protect the people of Yevon, true?
Yes.
Then consider. You have inflicted dire injury upon Maester Seymour Guado, conspired with the Albed and joined in their insurrection. These are traitorous and unforgivable crimes that disturb the order of Yevon. Tell this court what possessed you to participate in such violence.
Your Grace. The real traitor is Maester Seymour. He killed his father Jiskel with his own hands.
What is this?
Hadn't you heard?
Not only that, Maester Seymour is already dead.
It is a summoner's sacred duty to send the souls of the departed to the far plane. Yuna was only doing her job as a summoner.
Grand Maester Micah, please send Seymour now.
Send the unsent to where they belong?
Yes. Maester?
Send the dead? You would have to send me, too.
What? Grand Maester Micah is a wise leader. Even in death, he is invaluable to Spira.
Enlightened rule by the dead is preferable to the misguided failures of the living.
Life is but a passing dream, but the death that follows is eternal.
Men die, beasts die, trees die, even continents perish. Only the power of death truly commands in Spira. Resisting its power is futile.
But what of sin? I am a summoner, my lord, like my father before me. I am on a pilgrimage to stop the death that sin brings. Are you telling me that too is futile? Grand Maester Micah, I am not alone. All the people who have opposed sin, their battles, their sacrifices, were they all in vain?
Not in vain. No matter how many summoners give their lives, sin cannot be truly defeated. Their rebirth cannot be stopped. Yet the courage of those who fight gives the people hope. There is nothing futile in the life and death of a summoner.
Never futile, but never ending.
Indeed, that is the essence of Yevon.
Lord Micah.
Yevon is embodied by eternal, unchanging continuity, Summoner.
No. That can't be right.
Those who question these truths, they are traitors.
Lord Micah!
Get me out of here! I want out now! You hear me?
You waste your breath.
Man, I hope Yuna's okay.
She's strong. She'll make it.
She'll make it? What, so she can die? Why is it everything in Spira seems to revolve around people dying?
The spiral of death.
Huh?
Summoners challenge the bringer of death, sin, and die doing so. Guardians give their lives to protect their summoner. The Faith are the souls of the dead. Even the maesters of Yevon are unsent. Spira is full of death. Only sin is reborn, and then only to bring more death. It is a cycle of death, spiraling endlessly.
Come out. Your sentence has been decided.
Sentence? Don't you mean execution?
Really now, what person would execute a dear friend?
You would.
Looks like you're next.
Next for what?
Get going.
Where's everybody else?
Floating down there somewhere, maybe?
Ooh, you made it!
What's our sentence?
Think they expect us to give up and die down here?
Oh, well, that's a lame way to kill someone.
Where's Yuni?
I don't know.
Wonder if we should wait for her.
Let's wait at the exit.
If there is an exit.
How fares the Ronso Maester?
It seems my father's murder troubles him.
Ever the Ronso. Hard-headed, hardly useful.
However, the summoner Yuna, daughter to High Summoner Braska, she may be of some use to us alive.
She has disturbed the order of Yevon. She cannot be allowed to live.
I understand.
Let it go, Seymour. No one thrown into the Via Purifico has ever survived.
Yet there is always a small chance that they might. Place guards at the exit. Kill any who emerge.
Sir, leave that to me.
First your father, now your bride.
Allow me to do this because she is my bride.
Wait, I will go too.
You do not trust me?
Would you trust a man who murdered his father?
Very well. As you wish.
Lady Yuna, forgive me.
Stone panels are scattered throughout the Via Purifico. Step on one to transport yourself to the next panel in the indicated direction. Nothing will happen if there's no panel to receive you at the far end. We have a problem. We're soloing with Yuna. Granted, we have spells, so it's not super bad. Like, you know, I've had better. Other downside, she doesn't have any of the levels the others do. However, that does mean that she will get a buttload of them through fights. Well, let's just keep going. Oops. Didn't mean to go left, but sure. Like the music. Glad it's interrupted by, oh lord. You know, this is the other version of the game. I'd have issues. Not right now, though. I can actually take these guys. I can't take these guys. Next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy X. I need save!